Hi, my name's Sarah and I was an SU officer for 2 years for the School of Law and Social Sciences. So when I was first interested in the role, I actually went and spoke to one of the team in the SU who explained to me what the role would involve, what campaigning would be like, and that really got me interested and I really wanted to do it. But when I was elected to the role, I sort of realised I don't 100% understand what I'm doing, and actually that's how you feel when you go into any job. You're never going to completely understand what you're doing until you start and you learn on the job. But when we started, we got 2 days full of training, which was so useful. It gave us all the information on what our roles involved and how we as a team in the SU would work together. So I met all the other officers, the president, the vice president, and those 2 days we really started to work well together, and that really set us for the rest of the year. And we became a really, really good team, really lovely people, and that's what it was both years. Really interesting group of people, really good team that worked really well together. So those 2 days of training really set me up well for my role. The role became not complicated at all. Then I was able to meet with the dean of the school, different lecturers who would be involved in the meetings that I would be involved in, and they were really interested in my role, but at the same time I was interested in what they would be doing. And having that information from them was really useful, and again made the role a lot less complicated. Because they could explain policies, procedures that I wouldn't have understood otherwise. And I found that people really took the time to explain things to me, really took the time to make sure that I understood what my role was. And within like a month or so, I was completely, I found the role was completely natural to me. I really enjoyed it. I didn't feel that I was in too deep, and I always found that there was someone to listen. Anyone in the SU, the president, the vice president, lecturers, deans, and that experience was just amazing for myself. I learned different skills like public speaking. If you had seen me 3 years ago, I would have never ever stood up in front of a room and given an idea of how to improve the student experience. But 3 years later, what have I done? I've been able to give talks at meetings, said what I think the students need, passed on that sort of information, and helped hopefully to improve the student experience. And I think that's really set me up well for the job that I'm doing at the moment. Really set me up well for jobs that I'll do in the future. And just looking back, the role was not complicated at all because I had such a great team around me. Amazing people in the SU that always took the time to explain things, and always regular training to help, and an open door for people to just talk to you, discuss with you how you felt in the role, and that just made it an amazing experience. I would 100% encourage you to go for it. I really enjoyed it those 2 years. I'm sure that you will too. It's not overwhelming, it's not complicated, and you'll get all the support that you need.